Hi, everybody. I'm Kate Hahn. I am the founder of Hudson Lab Ventures, and I'm excited to introduce you to Stacy Seltzer. Not only is he the co-founder of Hudson Lab Ventures, but he also happens to be my husband.
Here you go. And the co-founder of our children. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining this evening. And we're super excited about this summer with our programs coming up in Lisbon, in New York, in Porto, as well as Seoul. And thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, tonight we're just going to talk about a bunch of the details of the program and give some time to people to ask any kinds of questions. So here's the agenda. We're going to start with introductions. We can be quick on that. We'll talk about hospitality and accommodations, what a typical day looks like, give a little bit more about the program overview, and then, as mentioned, we can do next steps and any kind of questions. And as Kate said, we will be sending around a follow-up email as well as survey information to get more information about people's preferences and the things that they'd like to do. Again, I'm Stacy Seltzer. I'm one of the teachers of the program. I've designed a lot of the curriculum that we go through. I am the founder of Hudson Lab Ventures, the co-founder of Hudson Lab School, and also I run a venture studio called Co-Created, which has launched over 120 ventures over the last 15 years around the world, lots of different areas. And it's through that work and the best practice of all these startups that the studios launched that we've derived the curriculum that you're going to be going through. So it's very real world. It's taken from the best entrepreneurs in the world and continually updated for best practice. The quirky thing about me, I was a trombonist on a Japanese game show many years back. And so that is often an unusual and unexpected thing. It was unexpected even to me. I didn't understand anything that was going on. I don't speak Japanese, but every once in a while there would be some language that I could pick up on. But it was fun to be in the house band. All right, Kate, do you want to cover this, or would you like me to?
Yeah, I think this is mostly set. A number of us will be traveling together from JFK to Korea. Um, so I will, communicate with you way ahead of time, a meeting time and a place at JFK. So, you should plan to arrive about 2.5 hours prior to departure. And yeah. So we have changed locations from where originally, thank you, to Sukwa. So we thought that this would be better fit for us. It's going to be a little bit like Porto last year, where it is one big apartment that accommodates 16 people. There are going to be a number of commuters, so local Korean students who have residence or live in Korea and will be joining us at the program but not be staying with us. Our lodging is in Itaewon. It's called Ohu, which I learned today means afternoon in Korea. And they have a first floor. You can do your laundry there, but then you can also go hang out, have some tea, watch TV. Maybe there'll be some soccer matches. And there's also this beautiful roof deck. And hopefully we will have just passed the monsoon season, so we'll have nice weather and it won't be too balmy. I will be your RA and available the whole time. I'll be your primary point of contact. If you have any questions, I will be there to help you and oversee, any questions or concerns or help that you might need. And for meals, so we are going to be providing a light breakfast at the classroom. This is an incentive for late risers to make it to the classroom early to have a little breakfast. This new location, Itaewon Ohu, it is within walking distance of the classrooms, which is going to be at Carrot Global. Lunch, you are going to be on your own and you'll have about 60 minutes to go out. There will be a lot of different restaurants that you can go, but we ask that you stay with at least one buddy and not go out on your own. We want everybody to always have a buddy with them. So dinners is going to be a mix. So some evenings we'll give you some freedom to, grab dinner nearby, whether it's the lodging or We will, maybe go to a particular area and we will kind of set up shop as the adults there, and, give you enough space to be able to explore neighborhoods, but not have like free reign of Seoul. So we want to make sure that you have both independence, but also within a particular boundary in a particular area. But we do want to go see all the different areas of Seoul and be able to explore and have fun.
Breakfast is going to be served at 9:30. The program itself starts at 10 and run through till 5 in the afternoon. The evening activities will follow that. We have an incredible challenge sponsor this year. So we're going to be working with the company Coupang, which is basically the Amazon of Korea. They're the second largest employer in Korea after Samsung, and so it's a really incredible opportunity for us to get a chance to work with them. And so the challenge that they're looking at is how can their property called My Shop become Gen Z's ultimate fashion playground? And so we're going to be dissecting that concept and figuring out, and it's going to be your creativity and your ideas and your concepting that will bring back to help them figure out how to work with this property. But that's the challenge that they've asked us to work on. We will provide a much more detailed brief for this ahead of the session. All right. So the overall shape of the program is that we get this challenge from our sponsor. We investigate the problem and the users and everything. So like we'll do a lot of user research and look at how to look at how to understand the problem. Once we kind of understand the different problems there, we kind of shift our frame, work on reframing them, look at them in different ways, and see what kind of opportunities they offer. We'll then brainstorm and come up with our solutions. And from there, we'll work on bringing our solutions to life as quickly as possible. And now with the AI tooling that's available, we're going to push as far as we can in terms of actually building our ideas and getting them as far. 7839. So we're really excited about that. And then, of course, at the end, we will pitch back to our sponsors and see where the ideas can go. This is a little bit more detailed view of this. So again, this information will be sent out ahead of time, so you'll get all of this and can take a more thorough look at it. But these are just some of the types of skills that we'll be working on. The entire structure of the program is this kind of teach, practice, do, with the real emphasis on do. So we'll like go through a particular skill, like what is stakeholder mapping and why is it used, and how do startups and founders and product designers like use that particular framework. We'll do a practice exercise of it, often derived from a real case in our venture studio that we've worked on. And then it's off to you to go and supported by the team, put those frameworks to use. For your calendars, for everyone's calendars, the final pitches will be Friday, August 8th, running from 1:30 in the afternoon till 3 at this location. We will record them and make that recording available. But families will be invited to watch the final pitch, and then there'll be a reception afterwards. All right. So after that's what the days look like. As Kate mentioned, we're really excited about exploring Seoul and getting allowing everyone to kind of venture around the city and learn about Korea and Seoul's many awesome neighborhoods. I'm so excited about this, and just talking about it, like it's awesome. So these are some of the things that are on the list. We will also be distributing a survey today to get a bunch of your preferences. But if there are places or things that you'd like to visit or are interested in experiencing, please let us know on the survey, and we'll see what we can do in terms of accommodating that. This is just kind of the framework that we're working on in terms of like how we'll conduct a bunch of this travel. So the group will travel together to designated areas. Again, these are areas and vetted and set up. And so from there, then we'll set up kind of a perimeter of like, where we expect to, like we might go to a museum or we might go to another place a particular neighborhood to hang out, a market, and then students will be allowed to go in the buddy using the buddy system to go out and explore the market or explore the museum or explore the place that we're at, always staying within the kind of parameters of check-ins and protocols with the HLV staff who will be easily nearby and accessible. All right, so as mentioned, I think this is now the third time, we will be sending out a pre-programmed survey. We'll send out an email. So please fill that out. It includes information about yourself and your work style and your superpowers and the things that you want to learn, maybe areas that you want to work on. And then it also includes, things that you're interested, what might you want to explore in Seoul. We ask you to do your own research, right? This whole program is about you executing and doing and leaning into your own creativity. And so please let us know what you'd be interested in. And again, we may not be able to accommodate everything, but we will try really hard to make sure that we're hitting the key things that people are interested in doing. So more information will be sent. There's a full packing list that will go out. We emphasize a lot of the key things because you'd think that people don't, would remember them, but I don't know. If you're like me, when I'm getting ready for a trip, I'm like, oh, got to get all this kind of stuff together, and I often leave the kind of key thing out. So we'll send out the packing list. Please make sure that you've got everything. All right, so for international phone service, a lot of the US carriers have like an international plan that is often pretty inexpensive, especially for like a short period trip like this, and is often $5 to $10 a day. If you have an unlocked phone, you can get a eSIM which will give you local connectivity and is a little bit less expensive. And we have a couple different providers that we've used and are very reliable. All right, some things on the checklist for you to complete. Make sure that we have the signed parent agreements, the signed student agreements, and send us your flight itinerary. Don't forget that survey. Now that's the fourth time I've mentioned it, so you'll really remember it. And the final payments are due by Wednesday, June 18th. All right. We'll share all of this. We're creating a group chat for this group, and also we'll share all the information. But your main point of contact will be Kate, and this is her information. Again, all this will be provided. All right, that brings us straight through. Any questions?
Thanks, Kate and Stacy. The kids are really excited about the program. I think I just had one question because they're going to be flying. I think they're going to be flying with you.
Mm-hmm.
But on the way back, they're on their own. So I guess like a question is in terms of like what documentation you might want when they're traveling with you. Like, do you want a notarized letter? I'm sorry if I missed that part.
You know what? I do have a form letter, and so I'm going to include that, which says that you're basically giving authorization for your child to fly with us. So I will send you, I'll send that out to everybody as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Looks like a great program, though.
Yeah, and we'll make sure for students who are coming back on different flights and like and things like that, we'll make sure to get everybody to their flight and on the airport at the airport and take care of all that. That's in the plan. All right. Well, we're super excited. Again, it's going to be an incredible kind of program. It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to get there. So I hope you feel the same way. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Kate, to Monica, to myself, and we'll talk to you and see you all soon.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.